The nigga sad crazy about it. Lamont has nobody to really
Hank
protect.
Davis versus Shakur Stevenson might be
all
next.
respect to Kambosos. I would not mind him
That's the
retiring.
fight that people have been wanting for like the last 3
Money
years.
talks, and the most you'll get is a
Bottom line.
RIP tweet, and sending the condolences, and then keeping the sports he thinks he will.
Finally,
That's fire, bro.
Christine is in the building. I know she's
Okay.
I gotta put all the blame on her. She's recently been
Yeah.
abducted.
Working.
I don't know what's going on, Christine.
I tell you what though, that intro is fire, bro. We've been Jamel and I've been trying to tell you for a long time. Put it out. Put it out.
I've been busy, Christine, just like you've been busy.
Yeah, you were mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I had to. My wife made me mow the lawn.
Oh well, good. You got to do what she says.
And you know what? When you live in an HOA, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that's why I did not live in an HOA.
My next house that I'm gonna buy, we were considering moving to Texas. How about that one?
Come on, bro.
I told her I want to move right next to Christine.
Yeah,
That's
come
fine.
on. No HOA.
I don't
nice
know.
neighborhood.
You've been annoying lately, so I don't. If
Oh, we got an annoying neighbor. Hey, I do call the police. I'm just
I
saying.
don't like noise. I hate noise.
I don't either. I don't like anyone hanging out trying to like. We had these neighbors. Oh my God, call the police every week.
So, it's funny. Last time me and Jamel went on, because Jamel is in training camp, so
He's 2 hours, right? 2 hours off.
three on the West Coast.
Three.
So
Sheesh.
basically, salute MJ. We'll be doing the morning shows until he's done in camp, which will probably be like another month and a half or whatnot.
Yeah.
October 4th. And then, but Jamel is going to be doing the night show, so like a nightcap for us. So we're going to be doing a nightcap as well. So
That's good.
a lot of the stuff that we covered yesterday was was already spoken or whatnot. But we're going to talk about it regardless. But it was crazy. There's one subject I brought up yesterday, and usually we start the intro and whatnot, whatever, but we didn't do it this time. It was about Adrian Broner being broke, and the internet went crazy. Like,
yeah, that's what Jamel was saying. He was arguing with somebody. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, so basically, what happened was, I'm going to pull it up for you real quick. And I'm really going to start the show like this. But Adrian Broner put up another one of his tweets, and this is what it was. This was on Instagram, actually. And he said, I love Don King so much. I'm still trying to become world champion under his umbrella. But the way things are going right now, I got to think about myself because he's already a billionaire, and I ain't got a damn dime. This is his words. I'm just pretty much. And I know I can call some of my close friends for money, but my pride is in the way. But this shit is diabolical. Make it make sense. Even though I lost my last fight, no disrespect, but that nigga still isn't a bigger draw than me. I just want to get back in shape and make my own money, and I ain't asking for handouts. But if I have nowhere to stay or no fight date, I guess I just got to go sell drugs to take care of my
So what is that telling you?
So I titled it, Adrian Broner broke up with a question mark. So again, I tend to forget sometimes that Jamal has relationships with these people. And a lot of people are like, oh, but I'm like, dude, this is what he wrote. Like, it wasn't like I just fucking speculated.
Right.
This is what he wrote. And not only that, Christine, which is it's kind of, you want to talk about diabolical. The man is on Instagram, like every day, asking people to send money. You ever seen those things where you send $200 and we're going to send you back $3,000? Yeah. He's actually promoting that. So what does that tell you about the state that he's actually in right now? So nobody's talking about it. I thought it was something to speak about.
You know what I thought was diabolical? This was years ago, and I knew everything was going to flip. When he had all that money and he was flushing it down the toilet like it wasn't shit. I said, you know what? God giveth, God taketh away. And I said, there's things, a tide is going to turn, and it sure did. You don't do that.
No, and you know what? You know what's crazy? I think you have to respect money, and I think people tend not to. And listen, I done spent some money and shit. I'm like, damn, what was I thinking about, right? But Adrian Broner was one of the more popular athletes, right? And I don't think somebody's going to put this out there just to put it out there to troll. Like, this is an embarrassing situation that he's in,
right?
Honestly, and I do believe it. He doesn't look good. He doesn't. Jamal was like, he does a lot of these things to troll. I didn't take it as a troll.
Right.
And this is why I feel like a lot of the people that he has pretty much beefed with is a lot of high end people, whether it's Leonard Ellerby, whether it's Al Heyman,
Hmm.
every promoter pretty much that he's worked with. He's came out and said some really disgusting things to publicly in
He
pressers
has.
and things of that nature.
He has, and let's face it too. Who buys your tickets? Who wants to see you?
Yeah.
Who buys your tickets? The fans. You know what I'm saying? And he is not fan friendly. And there's a few boxers
No,
out there, and I'm not going to name other names, but he is not fan friendly. He's not.
no,
I've been around him several times,
yeah,
seen him talk down to kids, trying to buck up to people. You know, they're the ones buying your tickets.
yeah, yeah. And you know, I love this comment by HLD. Good morning, HLD.
Yeah,
This sad. The
HOD.
only kind of thing good about this guy, he's an example of what not to do. The
Right.
crazy thing is, he puts in here. This is what kills me. So I guess I just got to sell drugs to take care of my 10 kids. Now, Christine has 11 kids, and she hasn't had to sell anything. And
No.
that's what she's done. But she understands and respects money, and everybody wants to have more than they deserve. But God gives you what you can handle.
Right.
And I feel like, um, when it came to Adrian, he always put I wouldn't say unrealistic, but he put this thing, this cloud over it. He had to be about billions. He had to be one step better than Floyd. Right?
Mhm.
Floyd
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
money made. He became about millions. Everything was about money, flushing money down the toilet.
Yeah.
You know, those are things that, and it's crazy because my kids are on the internet, right? So they see these type of things, and I try to tell
Yep.
them, like, yo, this shit is not real.
At
And
all.
like, my daughter's walking around. What she says all the time. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Like they literally watch all these trending videos and, Daddy, I want
Mhm.
a Lamborghini. And I try to teach them, like, look, that shit isn't real. That stuff that you see isn't real.
And the thing is, look, it's good to have goals. It's good to have goals, but have realistic goals. How are you going to get it? You know, are you going to go to school? Are you going to go to college? Are you going to get a good job? Or are you going to be this athlete that's in the boxing gym and you're giving 110% and you're up there on the big stage making millions, and investing to make billions,
Yeah, yeah,
but he's talking about, selling drugs. Okay, that's the only other option that you have?
yeah,
Go work it at freaking Amazon, you know?
yeah. And it's crazy because those things that he does overshadows things like, and I gotta give this man a shout out before he gets knocked out on September 13th. Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford's on the Shay Shay
Y'all
show.
hear this guy? Y'all hear this guy? I want y'all to
No, it's
bookmark this. He said Terrence Crawford was going to get knocked out. You're going to be
not what
crying
it's,
in
is,
September, bro.
is. But no. Let me give my man Terrence, because I really do like Terrence. If he was going to get
Hmm.
be pulling for tea, but I gotta give him his credit. And things like this get overlooked. He was on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Shannon. And in the interview, Shannon Sharp is talking about, so what do you drive? And he says he drives, I think he was like a F-150 or some shit like
Yeah,
that, right?
smart.
So he's like, are you serious? That's what you drive? And Terrence is like, yeah, like, why? What? I mean, it goes from point A to point B. It's super hyped up. It's probably nicer than most people have, but
Yeah.
why would I go and spend $250,000, $500,000 on a vehicle? And this is the thing about it. So,
It
and
depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot.
not only depreciates, Christine. I had the Wraith when it first came out. The Rolls Royce Wraith, right? I was in Tampa. I had it for the week. Rolls Royce gave it to me for the week, right?
Oh, you're fancy.
Yeah, I'm a little popular, people like me. So this really taught me a lesson. And shout out to my brother Gerald McCoy. It was actually his fault that I had the thing. And I was driving for I got in the car. I was like, oh, this is amazing, right? And what I first initially what I realized was I can't drive this thing because it drew too much attention. And when you're a
Hmm.
famous person,
Hmm.
you can't sit there and complain about people coming up to you to sign autographs and things of that nature when you do things to
Right.
draw attention. I think Adrian Broner got stuck in this fake mantra of being money this, money that,
Yep.
and they didn't respect it. And
Yep.
that's one of the things, like, I don't want my kids to follow. And that's why I really appreciate Terrence Crawford for actually putting that out. Even a guy like Canelo, he likes to find things in life, but he's very
But
humble with
let's
his
think
money.
about this too, and it's okay. Like there's some people out there that really do want all that attention. They want it. They want people looking at them. They want people saying, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." They want that,
Yeah,
And I think
yeah,
he is one of those people. That's why
yeah.
he is putting things like this out on Instagram and everything else because he wants to be talked about, which is cool. We're talking about him. But what is he going to do after this? How is he going to? Is he going to get back in the ring? Is anybody going to give him a chance? Is anybody
No,
going to train him?
and that's why I said, what I said in regards to people not wanting to work with him. And you know, no, and I'm gonna be real. I don't think anybody feels bad for Terrence. Not for Terrence. I'm sorry, for
Adrian. No,
Adrian. Like
no.
nobody does because he's been so. I mean, and I met him one time. He was very disrespectful. I just took it like he's a kid or whatnot. I mean, we're not that much older than him, but
Yeah.
nobody feels bad for him, and you know, it's unfortunate because so many kids did look up to him, but it's just a shitty
And let's
situation.
give him credit. Like, I mean, he was very talented in the amateurs, and
Oh,
when he first came
absolutely.
out in the pro, he was very talented. He was one of the most talented guys I had seen in the amateurs,
Yeah,
and but he let a lot of stuff get to his head.
absolutely.
And another thing, he's already. I'm sorry, Adrian, but you're already like an afterthought. I mean, somebody even took your name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alicia Baumgartner, she's now AB. You know,
What
so
do you mean? What do you mean? She's oh, okay, 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 okay.
she calls herself AB sometimes. The
Yeah,
bomb AB. You know, that
yeah,
was him. AB. Well,
yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate because again, and I felt bad afterwards when I was doing the show with Jamel because I didn't even think about it. Like literally, Jamel had nothing to do with the title,
yeah.
and I just based
What
it
was
off of
going on? I mean, what were they
no.
saying to him?
I guess people were saying like that's your friend. Like how can you title that? But it was me that titled it off of what he
Right.
stated. And again, how else would I title it? Like, to be honest, I mean, you put it out there that you're broke.
Right.
That's your words. You're broke.
And then you
Um,
also put the question mark.
yeah, I did. Yeah, and
But
that
people right now they look for something to argue about in every title, in every post, in every discussion. It's
yeah.
like you've got these people that are just waiting for you to say something that they can argue about.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it gives them validation that they're important. I don't understand what it is. It's like live and let live. You know what I'm saying? If you're offended, fucking don't watch. Turn the damn internet off. Don't watch.
Yeah, I mean, and it's crazy because I don't see anybody talking about it. I think we're probably the only people. And again, it wasn't necessarily to highlight anything negative, but
It was
yeah,
a real
it is
question.
concerning. It's very concerning. And then you're saying stuff like you're going to sell drugs. I don't take it as a troll. I really don't because this is also the same individual that the feds ran up on talking about he was robbing NBA players,
Yeah,
setting
yeah,
up dice games. So
yeah.
at the end of the day, is this man in a downward spiral? Is he, people don't want to deal with all that. And he might be in a situation where he owes a shitload of money.
Yeah,
To be honest.
probably so. I mean, and the thing is this, why he's showing that the only option he has is crime. You know what I'm saying? And then how long is that gonna last before you're in prison? And then what, you're crying for somebody to bail you out?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, again, I don't wish. He wasn't very nice when I met him, but my title wasn't malicious. It was more so to just speak on what's going on. And I think more kids need to understand. Like, you got to, especially a lot of these kids that are coming up, like Richardson Hitchens and all these guys, even on Lamont Roach that are now starting to see more
Yeah,
money. You know what I mean? You got to protect your investments. You have to protect your brand. There's a lot of
have
things
to.
that go into being I mean, and he's a father of 10, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to be a good example for them if nobody else. It's like forget about everybody else, but you got these little kids that you're molding that are looking up to you. And what kind of example are you setting for them? We're responsible for how our kids turn out, like it or not. It is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Um,
But
God bless him. God bless his kids. You know, I hope that he gets himself together. I say get on your knees and ask Jesus, God, whoever you
whoever
pray
you pray
to,
to, yeah, yeah,
you know, to help you because I know we all need to do that sometimes.
yeah. Out of this, I hope he gets his stuff together and kind of realizes the power that he has in regards to notoriety and how people know him.
Absolutely.
I hope he
Absolutely.
becomes a better
And the
person.
thing is, we have a huge responsibility when we have a platform, a
Yeah,
huge responsibility,
yeah, yeah.
you
Absolutely,
know.
I'm with you. I'm
And
with you.
yeah, but let's see what he does from here. God bless him. I wish him the
Man.
best.
I wish you the best, Adrian. Man, if you want to come on and talk about it, we can talk about it, man.
He might cut you out.
He probably would. I mean, I wanted to cut him out when I met him, so we'd be even. But oh, so somebody's asked, is he part of this? I have no clue. I didn't look that deep into it. He said, "I'll take AB over AB all day, every day."
Yeah. HLT.
Oh, I'm coming out with a list. Top 5 hottest female boxers in the world. That's gonna be my list. Yeah.
This guy, you know what? This is this guy right here. You're the reason why people get pissed off. Because
They
you're
block you, not me.
hold on. You talking about hottest as in looks or hottest as far as performance in
I'm
the
just
ring?
gonna put hottest, okay? Because you could be both. You could be hottest in the ring. Whatever. Listen, I was very hyped that my girl this weekend, Lupe. If
Yeah.
you didn't watch the fight, got crazy. I was hyped. I felt like I was in the ring. I was cheering.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Come on, Lupe!"
No, I congratulated her.
Shout out to Lupe Medina, aka
Yes.
the babyface assassin.
Yes.
And listen, you never told me about this Japanese girl. When we were watching, we're gonna talk about her.
We
But
talked about her with Jenny.
with
We
Jap-
talked about her
Listen.
the other day. Yeah, we've been talking about her.
she's in my top. She's in my top 5 hottest, and I'm hottest. You could take literally or whatever not. But Lupe, the fight she had, first of all, when you see Lupe, you're like, she's a very pretty girl. She doesn't look like this fighter. She
Yeah.
fought a fight, right? That the girl was on her ass. Like, she was on it. And Lupe didn't flinch. And she stood toe to toe and was landing bombs. And I'm like, oh, no,
Yeah.
that was a dog. Like,
Women are made different, baby.
oh, my
We
God.
already been
All
talking
right,
about that.
all right. We get, but Lupe is special, man. She's so tough. Like, I'm watching, I'm like, damn, this Mexican girl throwing bombs on her. Like, landing shots. And Lupe staying right there, not face going total. I'm like, I love this girl. Hottest females in the game. Lupe is definitely one of them.
And,
but
once he comes out with this list, we're gonna see what he's talking about.
it's gonna be hottest in multiple ways. But
you're gonna get some more mud thrown at you.
and listen, I'll take it. But my girl Mimi, I've seen her for the first time fight. This is the one I think Leanna Cruz called out.
My girl.
My girl. Mimi, who I think Leanna called out.
Yeah, Leanna called her out. A lot of people calling her out.
That division is tough. That girl is not a girl. There's no way. Her footwork is like some of the best I've seen in the men.
Have you ever seen Jenny fight?
I have not. I will have to watch.
Okay, please.
Listen, Mimi's footwork, I'm gonna tell you this right now, is special. Like I was watching her fight, and I was like, let me watch this girl, because I remember Lupe had brought it up, and then Leanna and also Jeannie. And I was like, oh yeah, she's the champion for a reason. Like she's like that. And she's just so happy. Like she's just smiling as she's doing this. Like it's just like a gift. Like she is so fire. Me and Jamal talking about it.
You know what's beautiful though? And I want people to really pay attention to this, is the fact that we've got these champions and we've got these badass women, and they're calling out other champions and other badass women. There's no ducking. There's no hiding from the smoke. They are looking in the camera and fucking calling these girls out because they want it.
No emails being leaked.
No
Xander
emails
Zayas.
being leaked. Nothing.
Oh my! And listen, this 115 division, to I guess it's 112 to 115 to 118.
118.
There are some killers, and at first I was like, who is Gabby gonna fight? Right? Because Gabby was lighting them. Shit, there's some. I'm telling you right now, that Japanese
your girl may not be queen for too much longer. We're gonna find out.
Man, and I love me some Gabby. She's in my top 5 hottest. But I'm telling you right now,
like top 10, because you've already named like at least 5 or 6.
I think I'm becoming more of a female boxing fan. Like I love these girls.
Oh, are you?
No, listen. I watched Mimi and I was like, oh, this girl's a damn fucking star.
Yes, she
like,
is.
Man, between her and Lupe and listen, let's not forget about what Leanna just did. Tearing up her knee. She just started walking.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Yeah. Yes, you just posted that. I saw that. Yes, that is just fire. That's fire.
These divisions are so, that division particular, we talk about 154, right? We talk about, whatever.
Yeah.
But that 115 to 112, I seen it this weekend, and I'm not sure exactly where Lupe is, but I think Lupe's at 108. But Jesus, I love these.
But the thing about these girls is they can move up and down. Yeah. There's not that far from the next weight class, and they're willing to do it to fight these other champions. That's badass.
Yeah. No, listen, if you guys, we said that half of one, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like these girls, I was like, damn, I gotta talk to Christine But you know, Christine's been Hollywood lately. You know what I mean? Ever since she hooked
I
up
was
with Jake
working.
Paul.
No, so somebody had asked about the fight this weekend, and I'm actually going to run it back and watch it because I was working in San Antonio. I was working cuts. You know, I am a cut woman too, guys.
So
So
what did you? So you didn't watch the Lupe fight?
no, I'm gonna run everything back. I was working, bro. That's
Lupe's
why I
not
was
good.
in San Antonio.
I need me a Lupe babyface assassin shirt. I love
Well,
it.
you better hit
Listen,
her up and buy one.
no,
The way
she's
you
gonna come on the
support your
show. She hit
friends
me
is
up.
by purchasing their
No, I
merchandise.
will, anything she wants on purchase. I love this girl. Listen, she was going to town. Like when you see Lupe, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, she's hot," and I'm just like, "Yeah, she's a pretty girl." She's a dog. Like she was in there, like not backing down. She was eating some shots,
Yeah.
and me and Jamal, me and Jamal spoke on like, yo, Lupe, don't be taking them shots, girl. Like, and she's in there like it's yo, man, like. Listen, her, Leanna, and they're dogs. You know,
Yeah.
I want to call my top 5. I don't want to say bitches.
Man, all those girls are dogs. I mean, and then too, don't forget about Jenny. You
Yeah.
know, we know you love the Latinas, but this white girl's tough
Well,
as shit.
Mimi is not. No, I love. I love. First, let me shout out Jeannie. Jeannie is fucking hilarious.
I mean, she freaking like had her bone sticking out of her thumb
Yeah.
the first
Oh
round
my
and
God, yeah.
still won a title, and she kept going. Just saying.
No,
Real
listen.
different.
Shout out to Jeannie. She made me laugh this week. I posted a picture of her like skydiving naked. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's
That shit was
crazy. She's
hilarious.
she's funny.
Oh no,
She and
she's awesome.
Michaela used to do these best friend like videos. Oh, they
Yeah.
were freaking hilarious. They could have been like syndicated. They should have like kept it up, but it was hilarious.
But shout out to those women, especially at 115. I'm telling you right now, that Japanese girl, Lupe, Leanna, Jeannie, these girls are legit stars. Jake, you haven't signed any of these girls. You better go out and
I
get them.
know.
I would. I listen. Lupe. I love her. She's just the sweetest thing in the world. That's like my
She's
baby
super
sister.
sweet. Yeah,
But
she's super sweet.
Mimi is, man. I'm telling you right now, Christine. She's the female Bam. I'm
I've
gonna say
seen
it
her.
right
She's
now.
amazing. I've seen her.
She's Bam. She's Bam Junior. I'm telling you, I love her. But let's move forward. These girls got me hyped, Christine. It's your fault. They got
Good.
me.
I'm glad I got you turned on to the women in boxing because we got some badass girls there.
No, 115. That's my division. What up, Bob? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm talking to anyone. Oh, what's up? What's up, Quentin? Bruce, what's up? But anyways, recently, my man, we want to speak about ducking and stuff like that, and I don't want to say Xander's ducking. That's not what I want to say.
Yeah, I think we overuse the word duck. I really do because we've talked about this before.
Mhm.
Contracts, they got to make sense. They got to be right. Sometimes you say no to something because you don't like what it says and they're not willing to change it or negotiate. So I don't like the word ducking. It's thrown around too much.
No, absolutely. I will say this. He recently dropped a video, which I have to find right here. Oh my God, my son and these fruit snacks are annoying. Yeah.
Give them the fruit snacks.
Yeah, go to your mother, please. Go to your mother, please. So De La Hoya, yesterday, comes on live. We recently seen a bunch of back and forth between Xander Zayas from my homeland, Puerto Rico,
And Virgil from my homeland.
Virgil, who we are adopting as well in Puerto Rico soon. Going back and forth. But Oscar De La Hoya had this to say about the whole situation.
Hey, what's up, guys? Playing beautiful Pebble Beach, but I had to stop my golf because it's so frustrating. Boxing right now is just stale, especially here in America. Fighters don't want to fight each other. Perfect example, Xander Zayas. We have a perfect fight for you on a silver platter, pay-per-view. Let's do it from Las Vegas, MGM. And you keep saying you want to go to Puerto Rico? How? Your promoter has no TV whatsoever. Where are you gonna fight? Fucking OnlyFans? Dude, we have the zone. We have the pay-per-view. We have the date. You and Virgil, Mexico, Puerto Rico. It's huge. What are you waiting for? Let's do this. I mean, this era right here, I cannot wait for this era to finish. Only the fighters that don't want to fight and who are literally pussies, man. They want to do it for extra millions and this and that. No, let's be real here. Pay-per-view, the zone, Virgil Ortiz, Xander Zayas, let's do it. Las Vegas. What are you waiting for?
So let me.
That's so funny.
Oscar's awesome. Oscar's the best thing in the sport. So of course HLD's ready on the attack for me. He's like, no, educate yourself, but you know.
Get him, HLD. Get him.
HLD. your man said go to Puerto Rico, right? He's with Top Rank. Top Rank doesn't have his own home. They don't. That's just the fact. So how can you be calling shots? Is he the bigger fighter than Virgil Ortiz? Possibly. Puerto Rico is definitely behind him. He has Bad Bunny behind him. I'm not going to sit here and I know. Listen. People can say whatever, but Puerto Rico is literally behind this kid. He's never done a pay-per-view. He was in the Garden, not the Garden, but the theater. His last fight, which is 6,000 people, about 7,000. So Oscar does have a point, like, yo, like we can make this happen. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Do I think it's a pay-per-view fight right now? No. I think it has to be built up. I think it can be. But can Xander survive in such a tough division? So to me, Oscar, it's a very I believe it's too soon for him to fight Virgil. And I've been saying this for the longest.
I feel like, Oscar's funny. He's going to poke the bear. He's always going to poke the bear. And he's supposed to, it's about money. Do I think it's pay-per-view? No, I agree with you. Right now, it's not pay-per-view. I feel like, you know what? Xander, he's a world champ. Let him fight in his hometown of Puerto Rico. He's probably wanting to get more fans, more love, so Puerto Rico's totally behind him. I mean, who do we have right now besides Amanda as a star in Puerto Rico? You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Certified star, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Certified star. Yes, right now, present day, So let him have his fight in Puerto Rico. Let's build it up. Let's see who he's fighting. Let's get more fans involved. And then we talk about Virgil. Do I think all the pettiness that's going back and forth, like showing things and this and that? I mean, yeah, whatever. Whatever the reason was to do that, I don't know. But it is building things up. We're talking about it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I like building it up, right? For the future.
For sure.
As long as Xander continues to win as well as Virgil, and again, this is the best division in boxing at 154 pounds.
Yeah.
It is going to be hard. Xander's only 22 years old. There's a lot of positives for Xander.
Yeah.
I don't think he's reached his man strength yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Good boxer. I just feel like it is too soon, and I think the fight needs to build up. I think he needs to pick him. Whether it's against a Charlo or a Keith Thurman. And these are all fighters that, to me, is a 50-50 with him. Or he might be the underdog.
Yeah, and because like we boxing people, we know who they are, but it needs to go beyond that. Like they need to be household names, where other people are going to want to watch and tune in. And Puerto Rico and Mexico, hey, it's always been great. Yeah, so it can be greater later.
Yeah, but I will say this in regards to the people getting behind. No, Xander got the Puerto Ricans behind him. Listen, my father's delusional. My grandfather's delusional. Bad Bunny is delusional right now. All these people they've been craving for a star since Miguel Cotto. These are the facts. And again, shout out to Amanda Serrano, but she's not a man. And we already know that boxing is a male-dominated sport. I'm just keeping it real. And Puerto Rico has been looking for that. My man Cano Loco in the building. How can it be too soon? Xander's a champ. I think they should. Listen, Cano, I'm with you. I'm with you too,
with you. But we're talking about money, pay-per-view dollars, money, people that are going to really want to see this fight. We got to keep talking about it and build it up. I'm not saying, okay, maybe he can't handle him physically. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's too soon as far as you want to make some money, let's make some money.
Somebody said Tito fought tough Tito was built different. Tito had manpower. Like he was putting you to sleep. And again, his division wasn't as deep as what we're looking at right now. At 154, we can name almost 10 fighters that we believe can beat Xander. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, we still got Boots at 154. Boots is not somebody to walk to. I think Boots is that guy. I know you don't want to hear it, but I don't think he beats Boots. I'm being real with you.
I still need to see something from Boots.
I love Boots.
I think I have. You know what? If Boots and Xander fight, I got Xander. I'm Puerto Rican that night.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm from Philly.
Because you know what I think I think that Boots has all the skill, like he passes the eye test, but this right here, you saw that interview. He doesn't believe in himself, or his team doesn't believe in him, and somebody put that in his head. So that's why he'd get beat.
I believe, and it's what's so crazy. We bring up Boots, right? Close the door, please. The way they're approaching with Boots is how I prefer them to approach with Xander, which is weird, right? I think Boots should be looking for the big fight, and I think Xander should be developing his brand, okay? And it's kind of weird. They're both doing things completely different. I think it's time for Boots to step in the goddamn ring with a superstar, and I think Xander needs to pump his brakes. So it's kind of weird that both of these guys who I love me some Boots, right, are doing things the exact opposite of how they should be doing it.
That's true.
And it's kind of weird. I can't end Conquest. Listen, Top Rank might be homeless, but they have a shitload of talent on their roster. To be honest. Hold on, let me answer this. Agent just no, stop the BS. Boricuas are just backing Xander because we craving him for a damn star. He's backed because how he represents us as Boricuas. Okay, now I have to respond to HLD. My man. Nobody was craving the Puerto Rican attention more than Edgar Berlanga. And Puerto Rico did not attach themselves to him. Nobody campaigned more for Puerto Rico than Edgar Berlanga. And never got that. He never got none of that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So listen, Puerto Rico attaches who they want to attach to. Let's be real. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Somebody said Berlanga 2.0. No, I don't think it's Berlanga 2.0. No, listen.
No, I don't either.
I think Xander's a better fighter than Berlanga. Mm-hmm. I think Xander knows listen, let me just say this. I don't think Xander is a bad fighter. I just think
good.
Yeah, I think he's a very good fighter. I don't see a dynamic in where I'd be like, damn, he don't have the power of a Tito. He doesn't have the technicality, the technical and body breaking power of Miguel Cotto. The
thing about Xander, I think he's talented, but this is a prime example of when hard work beats talent. So he is in the gym, he is learning, he is growing. Each time he gets in the ring, he looks better and better. And he is very young. By the time he gets, up there a little bit, he's going to have learned, and I think he's going to be unstoppable.
No, absolutely. And I don't know about unstoppable. I can't sit here and tell you that I believe Xander is going to survive this division. I don't, Christine. I'm sorry, and I know
if they play their cards right and do the right fight, then he can.
First of all, his mentality is I want to unify. Okay, let's talk about who's there with the belts. You have Sebastian Fundora, who's probably the best guy he can beat. He's not beating Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence is eventually going to get rid of the belt, but Bakram is tough, and that's just the champions. And that's just the champions. I mean, you still got Charlo, you still got Boots, you still got Virgil. It's a really tough.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of sharks in this division. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if he unifies, he could be the greatest Puerto Rican of all time. That's how deep this division is. I just don't believe it'll happen, to be honest with you. And then my grandfather's going to be cussing me out, rice beans and all that, and Puerto Rico's bloodline. Listen, I get it. But at the end of the day, this is a very, very deep division. But, I think the longer they wait, the better chance he has against Virgil.
Yeah. I wouldn't jump on it right away either. I do agree with you. Oh my gosh, we agree on something. But also, we don't know what the contract looked like. So that's really part of it. Nobody's scared to fight anybody except for maybe a couple of people that I'm not going to mention any names.
Look at this comment. Dogs ran out. Look at these comments. Look at this. Edgar Berlanga does not represent us, Puerto Rico. He's a culture vulture. How is he? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying about Puerto Ricans? How is Edgar Berlanga a culture vulture? Because he wants the love of his people, but he's not from Puerto Rico. He's Puerto Rican bloodline.
Well, the thing, maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to read between the lines. I mean, is he not going to the island? Is he not giving back to the people? I mean, we know Amanda has, we know Tito has, we know others have. Maybe, is that what we're saying?
There is nobody, no Puerto Rican fighter that is wanted the love from Puerto Rico as much as Edgar has. And Edgar did not get it like that.
So are you going to give him a hug when you see him and give it to him?
I love Edgar as a person. I think Edgar's a great.
He is a good person.
I listen.
I was rooting for him. I really wanted to see. I said this is going to be a tide that turns. I mean, I was not wrong. I mean, not right. I was thinking this. Okay, he's going to make a turnaround.
Listen, I love Edgar, man. I love everything about him as a person. I love him as a father. I love him. I just feel like he was dealt a bad hand. The 16 knockouts that brought him his fame were possibly also his downfall.
Absolutely.
It's a fighter that never really got to develop. Come on, you're a coach. 16 rounds in how many years of professional boxing?
No. I mean, by the time you we're pushing it at 10 fights. Like by 10 fights, you got to fight somebody real. And then that's another reason why I just am not. I'm going to bring his name again.
There's a difference between practice reps, sparring, right, and rounds. He had 16 total rounds. as a professional. And now we're asking this kid to be great. It's a completely different scenario. So I feel for Edgar. I just feel like he grew up in the way he brought up, they did what they can with him. But the fact that he had those 60-round knockouts put a crazy amount of pressure on him personally, mentally, physically, professionally, that he could never live up to.
Absolutely.
So maybe if he didn't do that, if he didn't knock out those 16 straight, maybe if he had some rounds, he'd probably be a better fighter. He'd probably fight himself as a fighter.
He would have had more rounds. Absolutely. And he needed to be in there with some dogs after about the 10th fight so he could grow too.
Yeah, you could see after the first couple of rounds, he doesn't look like, he's looking for the knockout. Like it is what it is. But listen, my point being, again, Puerto Rico picks what they want. Edgar wanted it. There's nothing culture vulture about Edgar Berlanga. He genuinely wanted the love of his people. He genuinely wanted the support. He reached out to guys like Tito Trinidad, had his parade in Puerto Rico. This kid is very genuine, okay? People can say whatever they want about him as a fighter, but as a man, as somebody that wanted that, he really wanted all of that stuff. And I've been hard on Edgar as a fighter, but as a person, Edgar's probably the best. He could be probably the best kid in boxing. I love the kid. And my lights are about to break because nobody's helping me over here. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, Norbs has some beautiful children, and I give all the credit to his wife.
Oh my God! No, they do look like.
I'm just saying, you do have beautiful children and a beautiful wife, and there you thank God, thank her.
Yeah. My son got a booger.
Hi, puppy. It's okay.
Oh my God! But Zayas is not that good to me. I'm with you. I'm not gonna say Zayas is not that good. He's not ready, in my opinion. He's not ready to take the mantle from a Miguel Cotto. He's just not. I mean, he's in a very. If he was at 147, Christine, I would say, you know what, he got something. But he's at 154, and I just think it's too tough of a division for him to get it. It's just you don't get it. Noach Berlanga does not conduct himself or carries himself.
I mean, I get what HOD's saying to an extent, because just like Ryan Garcia, he's Mexican American, whatever, and he does not conduct himself always, the way he should.
I mean, he's a kid.
I get it. I mean, we're all different, so I get it. So some people are really like, no, he needs to represent. So he's entitled to his opinion, and I get what he's saying to an extent.
I would say this about what HOD is saying. He's definitely old school Puerto Rican. I remember, and this is facts, Puerto Rico didn't want to rock with Camacho. Camacho is my all-time probably favorite fighter.
Yeah, I love Macho Camacho.
Camacho is, to me,
so entertaining.
GOAT, right? But Puerto Rico didn't embrace him. They were embracing Rosario. In fact, when he fought Rosario, Puerto Rico wanted Rosario to win. He earned it. Puerto Ricans make you earn it, bro. Especially if you're from if you're from America, they're gonna give you. Listen, shit. They didn't embrace Daniel Jacobs. I'm not Danny Garcia. They didn't embrace Kermit Cintron. There's a lot of Puerto Rican fighters that Puerto Rico did not back.
That's true.
Camacho wasn't one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
He earned that respect, and Camacho and Berlanga have a lot of similarities in that regard because they're from New York. They have a different swag, and Camacho had to earn it. Edgar did not. He wanted to do it, but he did not earn that from them. And I think that's what people got to understand. So for somebody to say Puerto Ricans, no, bro, you got to earn it, especially if you're from the States. Xander, he looks like a Puerto Rican. He got that dumb fucking mustache my uncle has. He looks like he's from the island. He acts like it. Puerto Rico has attached themselves.
And it's about marketing and commercialism as well, too. Like, I remember mentioning to Richard Torres years ago when he was about to go pro, and I was like, you really need to really push the Mexican side of you, because his father is Mexican. And I see, because, the Mexican people will come around and support you. And I think he tried to touch on it a little bit, but, who are his fans? Who are his fans right now?
Yeah.
Who's supporting him? Who's backing him? So everybody wants that, the love of their people. I
mean, let's not forget that also Shakur Stevens is Puerto Rican.
He's half
Shakur's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
He wears the flag. I think his dad was Puerto Rican, if I'm not mistaken. Puerto Rico's not behind Shakur. They're not.
No.
I mean, they look at him as an American. He looks like a black American, to be honest, but he's Puerto Rican. So listen, Puerto Rico wants that pure. Yep, you're right. That pure Puerto Rican from the island. I get it. That's what they clamor. They do. They sometimes they don't like us Puerto Ricans from New York, especially. And I love what HLD said. Conduct themselves like Boricuas. No, from the island. You know what I'm saying? He's a New
think it's
Yorker.
in every culture. I mean, you know, I'm
Mexicans,
was
they give
born
the
in
Oscar.
America. It's the same when you go in Mexico and in Mexican circles. It is.
I remember when Oscar was gonna fight Chavez, right?
Yeah.
The Mexicans were saying he wasn't a real Mexican because you know what I mean they felt disrespected that he was fighting Chavez, a legend. He's an American. The Golden Boy wasn't embraced by Mexican fans like that.
No.
He was an American. So
Right.
I totally understand it.
Yeah. We pick and choose.
Did Puerto Rico accept Cotto even though he was born in the States? Yes, he was born in the Bronx, but he was raised in Puerto Rico. And you wouldn't tell he was from New York when you seen Cotto. He looked straight from the island. Listen.
And he spoke Spanish fluently, and that helped so much, you know.
Yeah, unless you did your research, you would think he came right off the island.
Yeah, that's true.
And Cotto, and still Cotto was in the shadow of Tito, to be honest with you. And I have him in front of Tito, which is crazy. That's what I do. I mean, that's just me. HLD says Xander was never forcing the Boricua thing. And nobody said. See, these guys putting words in my mouth now. I can't. Of course, you spend time with
Xander too, HLD. I do love Xander. Like I love him.
I do too. I think
he's such a great kid. His family's great. I think he's very talented. I love him.
No. Listen, he's a great representation. I just don't know if he's prepared or he's ready to take that mantle.
I wouldn't want him to see him fight Virgil next. I personally wouldn't. I want to see him grow a little bit more. And then take the fight, you know, maybe in a year, maybe 2 years, but well, probably not 2 years, in a year. But about a year. I want to see him grow a little bit more. I want to see him fight in between. I want him to fight in Puerto Rico. I'll go. I want to go to Puerto Rico, back to Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. Why shouldn't he be able to fight in his hometown? Well,
yeah, no. I'm totally with you. I'm trying to figure out this Roach video. I don't know if I put Lamont or whatever. Let me just bring it up real quick. I want to move forward because there's a lot to cover. Christine has been absent for a while. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have to throw it in there.
Working. I'm a hard-working woman.
No, she is. She's an independent woman. All the women is independent. You got to sing the song. You can't let me sing it.
Hey, but I'm not going to say I don't need my man because somebody needs to pour my drink and somebody needs to, you know, pay my bills. But I do have other bills that I want to pay.
No. Listen, I'm totally with you. It's good to be like my wife. She's doing the grass right now because I'm the man. You know what I mean? She understands. She really is doing the grass, which is mad funny. I kid you not. Well, babe,
you didn't do it right. That's why she has to redo it.
She's the I was telling him how I make you do the grass.
Man. Yeah.
I was telling Christine how you love doing the grass.
Yeah. Because you didn't do it right. Because he didn't do it right.
Huh?
To redo it.
No, she does an excellent job, you guys. Take your son. Take him. But Shakur should spend some time with Shakur's listen, he tries. You know, Puerto Rico doesn't embrace him yet, you know what I mean? And he doesn't really fight like a Puerto Rican style as well. So Xander wants to fight now, just agreed to the champion terms, non-champion Virgil. Guys, you can't say that and then turn around and say Gervonta has the upper hand in most situations because he just became a champion again. It goes by popularity in boxing. I'm sorry.
Wait. What'd you say about Gervonta?
So
you said
he's saying that because Virgil is the champ, agreed to the terms. And I'm like, in boxing today, he doesn't. Look at Ryan Garcia. He's not a champion. He's never. Right. I should have probably used him as a better example.
It's who the people want to see. Who are they going to pay for? And that's why I'm saying fans are very important. Yeah. I'm going to tell you all you boxers out there, and most of y'all are amazing. Be nice to your fans. Be nice to your fans. You're great because of your fans. Just saying. Yes, it takes talent, but you got to have people buying your tickets, buying pay-per-view and everything else, and tuning in, or else it doesn't matter how great you are. Just saying.
Follow Canelo. Look what Canelo just did. I got to shout out Canelo Alvarez for this. And I know you don't want to do this, but I have to do this. So Canelo Alvarez recently gave $2 million for this lady that was trying to do, I think, some marathon or something. She walked in sandals or something. I don't know how many miles, and Canelo donated $2 million to this woman.
I think that
why
that's
he's the GOAT.
so great. I think that's so great, and I bet he posted it on social media too, right?
No, somebody posted it, but
Okay.
I think
That's
lady.
great.
No, listen, Canelo is not. Listen, people can say whatever they want about Canelo Alvarez, but he's what the epitome of a superstar should be. He's donated, I think, like $75 million to build a hospital in
I
Mexico.
think it's
Like,
fabulous.
I mean, I love Canelo, bro. He's my guy, but I gotta shout Canelo out for doing that. That was awesome, to be honest with you. But let's move forward. Somebody who's looking lost right now, and I gotta put this in, but at least he's finally getting it. My man Lamont Roach. My man Lamont Roach.
Well,
Love Lamont.
first off, the rematch, yes, it don't look like it's happening. That's just to put it out there and be transparent with everyone because that's the only question I get 10 times a day, maybe even more. So, that's what it is, and that's what it's looking like. Again, we still haven't heard from his camp, like specifically when it comes to the business. So, it is what it is. As far as my future, man, we moving on. We can't just sit around and drag our feet. But there has been some recent news that his charges got dismissed in Florida.
Well, that's good news. But does that open up the possibility for talks to reopen, champ, or are you gonna move on for the time being and maybe revisit this later? What's the general feeling with you and your camp?
I mean,
before we get into that, I have to answer one of the dumbest comments I think I've ever heard. I'm sorry, I have to do this. Top 5 stupidest things I've ever heard, and I will not respond to this person for a while. He's on timeout. He said, hold on, where is it? I don't know if he erased it. He said that Devin Haney was the A side to Ryan Garcia. Oh, there it is. Ryan Garcia was the B side. My man, no A side is going to agree to 40% of the purse. My man, Ryan called all the shots, my guy. Ryan was the A side.
Yeah.
Are we on drugs right now?
Yeah, he was.
Come on, man. Like, I can't even respond to the stupidity you're spewing at this point. And I like you, HLD, but you can't dumb it down for me because you're being fucking slow right now. I'm sorry. That's not how boxing works today. Maybe in 1965. But Ryan Garcia, oh my God, did you read that? Bye. I'm not responding to you. When you agree to 60% to 40%, you are not the person in control.
Right.
Christine, am I bugging?
No, you're right. You're right.
If he was the A side,
it's true.
yeah. But let's get to Lamont Roach real quick. Jesus Christ, how can you even comment? How do you write that? Jesus. Anyways, Lamont Roach, okay, finally looks like he's moving on. Finally.
Good. He needs to because Tank is not. He's having nightmares right now about having to answer to fighting him again or not, and thinking about having to fight him again. He's having nightmares.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not gonna happen. Tank is not gonna take that fight.
No.
Tank may fight 2-3 fights, but they're probably gonna be Jake Paul the rematch, and Jake Paul the trilogy. I don't think he wants to be great.
Maybe he'll fight, Mayweather.
That'll never happen. Floyd, and if he did fight him,
take it.
No, Floyd is never gonna fight another fight that matters ever. That kind of gets his record. I'm sorry, he's not gonna happen. But I mean, listen, Gervonta is not gonna risk that all. He made Lamont come up from 130. These are the facts. That was, I think, his second or first fight. I'm not sure. I think it was second 135. Okay. He did not believe Lamont was going to take him where he took him. And he did. And he should have lost. In his head, he knows he lost the fight.
He knows he lost.
Lamont wanted that major payday for the rematch. That was going to be his biggest check. And now, he sat there and waited and trusted and waited. He trusted his people. And now it's like it's not happening. I feel bad for Lamont because something that Jamel still sticks out to me is he needs better people behind him to back him up, to keep it real with him, because he clearly wasted 7 months this year.
No, look, it's not even about the people. It's about Tank saying, yeah, there's going to be a rematch and then pulling back. Like,
Yeah.
so he trusted and believed that he was saying that he was going to do the rematch. So that's what it is. Now he knows, okay, it's not going to happen and he's moving on. It's not about the people around him. It's
Yeah.
about Tank throwing shit out there that wasn't true. You knew you didn't want to fight him. You knew you lost to him. So tell him that. I don't want to fight you again. I'm scared.
No,
I don't want the O. I don't want the O to go.
you know that he's not going to say that, Christine. Listen, he
He
even
says
came
it
out
without saying it. His actions show that.
100%. I agree with you. But look what he did. He came out and threatened him and said all time. Like, this is what Gervonta did on social media. Came at his family. Basically, I know where you live. It became a shit show.
Yeah.
Actually, Lamont actually signed the contract to fight, and
Yeah.
he doesn't sign the contract. Then all
Right.
of a sudden, the Gervonta maniacs are out there are making excuses, saying, "Hey, Gervonta's going through things. He's been going through things like
Everybody's
this for
going through
years."
things.
But
We're
this
all
is not
going
new
through
to
shit.
him. Yeah, this is not new to Gervonta.
No.
Gervonta does not want the smoke with Lamont. I feel bad for this kid because he laid his heart on the line. He fought.
Lamont
He
is such a
deserved
great
everything.
guy, and his brother's about to fight. His whole family's great. Like, they don't deserve this. He deserves a big break, a big payday, because he is very talented. I mean, we saw that. All the people that didn't believe in him,
Yeah.
I said he's going to beat Tank. People thought I was crazy, but he is very talented, and he'd beat him again.
No, and listen, he wasn't a kid that was handed anything. He wasn't a
At
kid
all.
that was a priority. This kid
At
went
all.
through the ranks. He went through pro box. He built his name up,
Yes.
and he should be paid. He should be paid for what he did against Gervonta. And I feel very unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It
Yeah.
truly sucks.
It does.
He doesn't get the rematch that he deserves, and I think that should be a big knock on Gervonta Davis. But people
It is.
continue to make excuses on him.
It is. And they can make all the excuses that they want, but we see the writing on the wall. We see it.
Yeah, to me, and this is just being real, it puts another dent in the resume of Gervonta for me. I'm sorry, I'm like, bro. At one point, you had you had Haney, Tiafimo, Shakur. I mean, you did fight Ryan, which is the weakest of all of them. You had them all in your division. Didn't fight none of them. Got handed a belt to you. You didn't. I mean, you beat Pedraza for the belt, but you took the vacancy for this belt. You didn't win the belt, and then when you defended against Lamont, you should have lost it. To me, and again, I think Gervonta is a star. I don't think he's a champion. I don't believe that he's a Hall of Fame.
You're right about that. He's a star. He's making a lot of people money. So they're not ready to stop making that money. And that's why they haven't tested him, or he hasn't tested himself the way we want to see him tested. Because no matter what he does or who he fights or how he gets belts, he's still bringing in money.
Absolutely. And that's what we were just saying about when my man HLD was smoking that rock over there about the A side and B side. It has nothing to do with who's a champion, and that's what's wrong with boxing. And Gervonta exemplifies that. That's why when you're a guy like a Terrence Crawford, when you're a guy like a Canelo Alvarez, those guys should be getting the bell rung for them because they're multi-division champions. They're challenging themselves. Yeah, it's about money at the end of the day. A lot of people say, well, Terrence is going up to get that back, as he should. I mean, that's somebody that's been underpaid for years for his skill set.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, look, those guys should be praised. Those guys should be the faces of boxing. And, it sucks because Gervonta is such a dynamic talent that just never really did anything, in my opinion, to earn the praise that he's gotten. And it sucks. I'm sorry. I'm tired of the people saying that. And yes, it's pretty much canceled. The rematch is, this is what he said. I mean,
it can't be canceled because it was never going to happen.
Yeah, no, Gervonta never signed the deal.
Happen.
Yeah,
he don't want it to happen.
DC Gervonta never signed the deal.
Nope.
He never signed it. And then this is the crazy shit. How about he didn't sign it? This guy did sign it, took 3 weeks off, didn't go to camp, and then never said anything. He went dark.
Yeah.
He didn't answer social media. He didn't do anything. He just went dark. And then the stuff came out about the incident and this and that. But everyone is giving him excuses, and I'm just like, bro, he didn't sign it before all of this shit. I don't want to hear.
And for all the people, because I remember who you all were that said, women in boxing's boring. They don't like to watch it. Let me tell you something. They're not ducking shit.
No.
Not ducking shit.
Listen, we watched a girl literally tear her knee up and go fight the next. I think it was a 10-round fight, or 8, whatever it was, and finish the fight. And not only finish the fight, she didn't even try to hold on one time. She was letting them hands go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm becoming an advocate for these women too. I'm with you, Christine.
You need to.
These women are amazing, beautiful, strong, fiery. They want the money, and they're not even getting paid nowhere near some of these.
No, nowhere near.
These girls definitely are laying it on the line, just like the men. And I'm with you. That's why I feel like this Gervonta thing exemplifies.
You said just like the men. No, these men hiding behind rocks. Some of them.
Yeah. No. Listen, absolutely. And this Lamont rematch should be mandatory. I don't understand how he's allowed to dance around this situation. It's disgusting for boxing. I'm 100% behind Lamont Roach in this situation.
Me too.
He got robbed, but like people tend to forget that he was robbed. Gervonta should have been disqualified. He should have lost the fight.
Yep.
There's so many variables in this situation that people just overlook because they love Gervonta, and it sucks. Like, I'm like, bro, his coach stepped on the fucking mat. That's an automatic disqualification. The man, Steve Willis, should be suspended. I'm sorry, he should be suspended. I love him as a referee, but you started a 10 count or whatnot, stopped it after Gervonta said I wasn't knocked down, and he made the decision. And you said, "Oh, don't do that again," because it's going to be counted as a knockdown. I've never seen something so absolutely insane, and now we have this bullshit.
That's so funny.
I mean, Christine, this is you would think I'm making this shit up. You would think
I know.
And you know, Iceman Scully said it best. Shout out to my man Iceman Scully. He said, if the shoe was on the other foot.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on. Would this have happened to Gervonta? No. You think Tank is ducking Shakur? Yes. Clearly. He ducked Haney. He ducked Shakur. I don't care what anybody says. Yes.
Yep.
I heard somebody's Tank didn't take a restroom break during the fight. They would have gave it to him. They would have called timeout. Let him use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disgusting, and it takes away from the Warriors.
Well, and then him trying to blame his hairstylist. That was so weak.
Bro,
that was so weak.
Come on, man. Like,
she came back though. She's like, hey, no, baby, no.
I mean, and I don't want to make this a correction. It was a 55-45 split, right? Okay, exactly. It's still. That's all I'm saying. That was more, but. It just and again, people crap on Devin Haney all the time. Guess what? Devin Haney wants all the smoke. I don't think he should be fighting Brian Norman Jr. I think it's too soon.
Man,
I'm Devin Haney, I am too. Devin Haney is a dog. He really is. Teofimo, I don't know what the hell's going on with him, but his resume is dope. But he should be fighting everybody. I mean, guys should be crapping on some of these guys. Even Boots. I love Boots. Boots is my guy.
Really?
I love Boots.
Okay.
I think Boots is that guy.
Why?
Okay. I just think everything about him, the way he fights, his style.
Everything is great, but who is he fighting?
This is what I'm saying. Christine, I'm with you. I can't argue that. I can admit that as a fan, though. The Gervonta maniacs will not admit it. It's insane.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's true.
Tank was scared to fight Crawford. Crawford's not going to fight Tank. Are you fucking crazy? Crawford would kill Tank.
First of all, they're in way different weight classes.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. Only fighter for Haney wanted no parts of was Shakur. I mean, Shakur's a tough out, bro. Like, listen, I mean, Jamal has told me a bunch of times, he's like, yo, he's so hard to hit. I mean, it is what it is. His reflexes are like a cat. But back to the Lamont situation. Unfortunate for him. Where does he go from here, Christine?
I mean, I think that he goes anywhere he wants to go. He can go back down. He can stay where he's at. You know, I mean, but I think that people are going to be like, damn, he's going to be somebody that they're going to have a hard time with. But you know, God willing, I'm not sure who's managing him right now.
Yeah.
I know Rick Merrigan wanted to manage him a while back. I don't know who's managing him, but God willing, you know, they're going to sit down and get these good fights coming up because he deserves them.
It's unfortunate, though, that he's not going to be able to get what he was going to get for this rematch. And I think that's what bothers me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Tank literally took money out of his pocket. He's got a son. He literally took money from Roach's son.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know what fight I'd like to see? And I don't think anybody's talking about this. They said Lamont and Shakur. I think Shakur is I think it's a bad match. Why you keep letting the dogs out for him? I'd like to see Lamont and Keyshawn Davis. I'd like to see that. I don't know why. I think
Keyshawn has already said he's taking a year off, bro.
No, he's not taking a year off. Yeah, you know, but I want to see the kid back in the ring. I like Keyshawn, man. I'm sorry. I like him. As much as I dump
He's
on
talented.
him, I like him.
Who's gonna mess with him right now?
I mean, he's with Top Rank, right? So, but I would love to see
him. Are they gonna
him.
mess with him right now?
No, after a year, I mean, they're pretty much gonna have to. Keyshawn's a star, man.
I mean, they don't have to.
I mean, they got Richard Hitchens at 140.
Is he more of a liability than somebody that can do something great for them? I mean, they don't know. They don't know what he's gonna do or what he might do.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, they don't have to deal with him.
My point was, I think it'll be an exciting fight. You know, I think that really good. I love Keyshawn Davis. Sabrina Matias at 140. Richard Hitchens. Teofimo. There's a lot of smoke for Lamont to go up. I mean, he is going up another weight class again. I think Jamel wants him to stay at 135 and fight.
Yeah, I do too. And fight who?
Navarrete. I love Navarrete. He's one of my favorites too. I'd like to see that. Lamont versus Kambosos. Kambosos is done. He's done.
Yeah.
Stop. And there's no slight to Kambosos. I love Kambosos. I think he's great. But, I mean, Lamont, where does he go, man? I think that's the big question. But on that note, Christina's a busy woman, guys. You see them braids.
Head to the gym.
Head to the gym. You know what I mean? She's going to be training somebody. I don't know who she's training right now.
About 10 guys right now.
Jesus.
And my girl.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, shout out to my girl Lupe again.
Yes, shout out to Lupe. She's awesome. I can't wait to rewatch all the fights from this weekend. I'm gonna be doing that all this week.
I was excited, Christine. Like, I was yelling at my TV. I know my wife was like, "Who the hell is Lupe?" And I'm just like, "Oh, this baby sis. I love her. I love this girl."
You're silly. I'm so glad that you finally jumped to this other side with the women boxing. I'm very proud of you, because anytime I would bring it up in the past, it's like you really didn't want to hear it, Norbs. You really didn't want to hear it.
115 is my division. 115 is where all the smoke is. 115, 112, 118. From that's where all the smoke is. Shout out to Leanna Cruz. Shout out to my new girl Mimi. I love the Japanese girl. She's awesome. I can't wait to see fights again. Shout out to Lupe. Shout out to Gat. Everybody. I love us in those. I don't know what I'm gonna do if they fight each other.
Lordy.
What am I gonna do if they fight each other?
I mean, you're gonna have to pick a side, bro, and then someone might block you.
I can't.
And they're gonna take it personally. No, I don't think these girls are that petty like that.
No, I can't. I mean, listen, me and Tierra were like this. It's my girl. It's my girl, Tierra. The mailman, what's up? But on that note, we out of here. I still don't have a new outro, so it's gonna be that same outro, Christine. I'm just saying.
Just do a little, you can work a little magic. Used to be in music.
It's 2/3 of the 10A podcast. Shout out to Jamel. He's in training camp right now, getting ready to win his fight October 4th. But we might be on tonight, me and Jamel, and Christine is more than welcome. But she goes to sleep at like 8 o'clock. But yeah, it's your boy Norm.
Gym at 8. Bye.
This is Christine, and for Jamel, we're out of here. Appreciate y'all. We out. End stream. End of fucking stream.